Welcome back to the Britannia Coin Company. We're a coin dealer based in Royal Wootton Bassett in the UK. Coin collecting, or numismatics as it's also known, isn't that hard of a hobby to get into. It'll be easier than you might think. And for those of you that haven't been collecting for all that long, there are plenty of ways for you to build up an impressive coin collection. So in today's video we're going to be going over some tips and tricks to build that impressive coin collection that you want. For the absolute beginner, then the best start is to raid the piggy banks and money jars we all have at home, with permission from whoever owns them of course. You're sure to find some more common commemorative coins to start building up a complete set of them, and you never know, some of the rarer coins to find might be lurking in a jar near to you now. It is also worth noting that with modern coins, it's not just commemorative coins that are worth looking for. Lots of people look to complete date runs, effectively looking for an example of a coin from each year. And this is where definitive coins, those that aren't commemorative, can be arranged in a run of dates, and the coins found in jars and piggy banks or purses and wallets will be a great start to completing your first runs. If it's modern coins that you're after, then it's time to put your debit and credit card back into your wallet and get some cash out. There are some very rare and valuable coins out in the tills and vending machines, and you won't get to see them if you're tapping your way through the checkout. Don't be afraid to ask the cashier if they have some commemorative coins too, but maybe call them something that a non-coin collector will understand, like picture coins. Or ask for specific denominations if you're focusing on certain ones to start off with. Creating your own network of eyes looking through their change will also really help you out. Tell your friends, family, co-workers, basically anyone you know. That way, when they come across an interesting coin, they might swap it with you. You might end up with lots of pictures of Benjamin bunnies being sent to you by your network of coin hunters, but filtering through them will be well worth it if one of the really rare coins lands in the palms of one of your lookouts. You might also uncover a secret coin collector too. The amount of times that I've mentioned to someone, often people that I've known for ages, something about coins, and they've shared that they too collect, or they disappear off to retrieve a bag or folder of coins that they've collected. If you're lucky enough to find another collector, this will give you someone to seek advice from and perhaps swap and trade coins. One pitfall many new collectors fall into is collecting all and everything. Now there is no right or wrong way to collect, so you can do this, but you might be spreading yourself and your funds a little bit thin. If you're looking for real showstoppers for your collection, these are going to come with a bit of a larger price tag. So if your focus is in one area of numismatics, it might be more feasible to buy some expensive and impressive coins every now and again, rather than buying lots of little bits on a more frequent basis. If you're buying more valuable coins to build an impressive collection, then research and knowledge is going to be high on your priority list. Trying to work out the price of a common circulated 50p is going to be much easier than an older, rarer coin that is sold less frequently. You can easily bring up eBay for instance and look at what the Christopher Ironside 50p has been selling for recently compared to an older historic coin that might only come up for sale once in a blue moon. There are plenty of reference books and articles online that you'll be able to mine for information and compare prices and the details of the coins that you're after, but be sure that you shop around for the best deal. By best deal though, I don't mean the cheapest. With high value coins, you should always bear in mind that there are fakes and counterfeits out there. Part of being the best deal is buying from a reputable source that knows what they're handling and will be able to weed out any fake coins. Condition too can build an impressive collection, but it can be hard to ascertain if you aren't buying it in person. The higher the condition, the better the grade will be. There are professional grading companies who will grade a coin and put it in a protective slab to preserve it at that grade. Most coins will be graded from 1 to 70, the higher the better, and this grade can add or remove large chunks of value from a coin. If you're looking for the best example of a coin, then perhaps consider buying a coin that's already been graded for a guarantee of that condition. For those of you who don't want to fall into the warren that is coin grading, you'll have to rely on images of coins before you purchase them, and they can sometimes be deceptive. Of course, there are some physical coin shops that you can visit and hold and inspect the coins to, like ours in Royal Wootton Bassett. Or there are regular coin shows across the country where many different dealers travel to attend, so you'll have a number of retailers all pooling in one place. With coin shows though, you want to be through the doors nice and early, before all the best bargains have been spotted and scooped up by the early birds. Outside of specific coin shows, there are also things like car boot sales. If you comb through the stands, you'll probably find one with a bag or a tin of assorted coins, and then it's just down to you to figure out what a good price would be on them quicker than anyone else doing the same as you. For those looking to collect based on precious metal content, keeping a keen eye on the value of gold and silver is going to really benefit you. When the metals are cheaper, you'll be able to buy more or larger weighted coins to build up that impressive collection. You don't want to be just driven by habit, buying them at a certain time of year, when you might save yourself some money buying at a lower point in the value of gold and silver. The cheaper you manage to buy it at, the more you'll have gained when the prices rise again. One tip to pick up some good deals is by searching spelling mistakes on listings. If someone's put a spelling mistake in a title, then it might not come up for everyone else browsing, so you might be able to get yourself a steal. Addition to this is terminology mishaps. Someone who isn't a coin collector might come across an error coin and decide to list it, but what would a non-coin collector call an error coin? Wonky, misprinted, misstamped. These phrases might unearth an actually exciting coin, which hasn't been titled to gain the maximum audience. There are also misidentified coins, like with the Commonwealth Games £2 coin set. It could be harder to spot the difference between an England and a Northern Ireland variant. If the rarer Northern Ireland coin has been listed as an England, you might be able to identify it by the image and get yourself a coin for a much cheaper price than it's actually worth. This too can be said for the Olympic 50p's, like the athletics coin, which I think I see titled as being high jump more than athletics, which it actually is. Similar could also be said of other variants on more historic coins with mint marks and other variations to be looked for. You could also make use of your knowledge within a niche when you're collecting. With enough experience and time spent on it, you'll be able to pick out rarer coins in bundles than someone who's just looking to shift a load of coins. If you can spot something you know has value, whether you need it for your own collection or if you just know that you can sell it for more and reinvest that money into coins you want, knowledge is key. It'll also help you know whether a coin is at a good price or not, and when you might need to negotiate a little bit harder with a seller. Another trait that you'll find will help you in building an impressive collection is patience. If you're looking for a coin at a certain price, you'll have to wait for your opportunity. It is very easy nowadays to make a quick purchase before considering all aspects, instead of biding your time and waiting for the bargains to come along. We all know as well, the moment you give in and buy something is the moment the prices start tumbling, leaving you with a bit of buyer's remorse. The prices of coins will fluctuate, those of precious metal along with the values of the metal, but also commemoratives tend to fluctuate too, dependent on demand. One key time when coins can drastically increase or decrease in value is when mintage figures come out. Mintage figures are released by the Royal Mint confirming exactly how many of a certain coin have been made. With the coins that get put into circulation, it usually only takes a couple of years at most to find out how many were minted and put into our change. The brilliant uncirculated coins though can take a few more years. These coins will usually be released with an unlimited mintage up to demand. That means that as many are made as are bought, so you don't know until the information is made public what the rarest coin of the year will be. Historically, those with the lowest mintages will immediately jump in price as collectors scrabble around looking for that missing coin in their collection. If you can make an educated guess as to what you think will do well and sit on them until the information comes out, you might make yourself a pretty penny, which again can be put towards impressive coins that you want to collect. So overall then, knowledge is the first step, patience in waiting for the right coin at the right price, and being active, whether that's keeping track of the values of coins or keeping up to date with new releases or with new information about exciting coins. Overall though, be skeptical. When a deal looks too good, it might be because there's something awry. Let us know in the comments what your tips and tricks would be to build an impressive coin collection. The more information we can share, the better it'll be for everyone. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. It's free to do and it means you won't won't miss out on any of our future uploads. You can also catch us on Facebook and Instagram, where we post lots of pictures of our coins. We're on Twitter and TikTok. We have our shop and online store, and I'll see you next time for more amazing coins from the Britannia Coin Company.